In this video, I want to share a super personal story with you guys, and it's always hard sharing certain parts of this story, but I want to do it anyways because I know that there's a lot of people who are probably in the same position or in a similar position, and just hearing certain things that I'm about to share with you hopefully gives you hope, gives you faith, and it gives you this inner knowing or this certainty that even though you might be going through a struggle right now, that it's all going to be okay. And I don't know if any of you ever had this thought or this feeling where you've been at work and you just knew that there was this thing out there that was way bigger than what you were doing right now. You had this inner knowing that this isn't always what you're going to be doing, that there's something bigger for you to be doing. And for those of you who don't know, I was a personal trainer and bootcamp instructor for 5 years. I had my own bootcamp business, right? And I always had this intention, this thought that I was not always going to be a bootcamp instructor. I always had this idea that I wanted to travel the world and work online and create ebooks and online programs that could impact people's lives while I slept and could generate income while I slept as well, or while I traveled. And I put as much effort as I could into finding out how to do that. I was living in my mom's garage at the time, and I was struggling. I had hardly any money saved up. I was living in this dark room that was cold, where I would just, late at night, watch YouTube videos, go through courses and just find ways to make money online. Find ways to turn my YouTube channel into a business. Find ways to create programs, finding out where do I start. And I remember putting out so many programs out there that just never sold anything. In fact, I lost money because I would find people who could help me create the ebooks, or people who could help me take professional photos, or people who could proofread my ebooks and stuff like that. That cost a lot of money. And I didn't make income back to cover the expenses. And I remember times just trying to make it online, where making video after video, making hundreds of videos on my last YouTube channel, and not even getting past 1,000 subscribers.
So I just wanted to pause the video really quickly just to show you guys something. This was one of my very first YouTube channels, and as you can see, I had 895 subscribers on there, and that was after, over the years, putting out 163 different videos, right? And you can see here, like, I put up videos, and you can see how bad I was at like writing titles, but I had 2 views when I put out a video. And there was times where I put out a video and then there was 3 views on a video. And it was disheartening seeing myself put out videos and then hardly seeing any people watch. So just know, I just wanted to show you guys that.
And I remember times just feeling like, why am I even doing this? Like, why even bother? Just give up. Because putting out a program and then not having anyone buy, like, that shit hurts. Putting in over $1,000 into my book and then hardly seeing hardly any sales come in, like, that shit really, really hurts. And I remember just thinking to myself, okay, I'm just gonna focus on bootcamp and personal training because the online stuff doesn't seem to be working out. I'll still make YouTube videos every now and then, but it's probably not the best thing to just focus on that full-time, Matt, because you've seen what happens. And I remember it all started to change when I went to this seminar one time, right? And it was all about learning how to listen to your intuition. It was all about learning how to listen to your heart. And this was the first time that I was exposed to this idea, because I never knew like what listening to your intuition was all about. So I remember sitting in this seminar, and it was July 24th. And I remember that date because it was the day after my birthday. And it was 2016. And I remember sitting in this seminar, and the dude was speaking about like silencing your mind, listen to your intuition and so on. And I thought, okay, cool. I'm just gonna try this out. Okay. So long story short, we went through a number of processes to silence the mind and listen to your body. And I found out at the end of the seminar that my body, my heart was telling me to make the leap and go full-time online, to start creating coaching programs and to travel the world. The challenge was that my mind was saying, Matt, you've done this in the past. You've released programs in the past and it didn't work out. You can't travel the world. You have hardly any income saved up because I had the worst relationship with money. It's not going to work out. Don't follow your heart. That's what my mind was saying. But my heart was saying, leap. There is something way bigger for you than just doing boot camp. There is something way bigger for you than just focusing on personal training. By just focusing on helping people in your community, there are people out there worldwide that you could impact. But my mind was saying, nope, don't do it. You know what's happened in the past. So it took 3 months. 3 months went by, and I don't know if you've ever, you know when you know something, it's very hard to unknow it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I knew what I had to do, and it was so hard for me to unknow it. I had to create stories. I had to justify it through, it's not going to work out. You've tried in the past. I had to justify it through all these bullshit stories I was telling myself. But there was a time I remember where this is where everything started to shift. True story. Here I was sitting in a sauna one time. It was about 9 p.m. at night time. I was at the gym, and I remember just meditating and just having this feeling and thought pop up: leave boot camp, leave personal training. But mine was like, I can't do that. Like, my clients are relying on me. I have hardly any money saved up. I can't do this. So I said to myself, I'm just gonna go home. So I went to the shower, dried myself off, started to walk towards my car, and I looked up, and it was just this really nice night. The stars were out. It was like this gentle, cold breeze. It was like perfect. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go for a walk. There's a lot of stuff in my mind. So I walked down to this lake, which is about 5 minutes away. And I remember just sitting down for about 10 minutes. I was looking over the lake. The water was totally calm. I looked up to the sky, and I just started speaking to whatever it is that's guiding all life. I don't know what it is that you believe. I'm not here to tell you what you believe. I just say universe. So I started to speak out to the universe, and I was like, this thing just keeps popping up in my mind to leave boot camp. And I'm really scared. I don't know if this is going to work out. And I need a sign knowing that if I make this leap, if I leave boot camp, if I leave personal training, that everything is going to be okay. I need to have some type of certainty. So give me a sign. But I don't want it to be ambiguous. I don't want it to be like, was that actually the sign or is it not the sign? I don't want you to have to think about it. I want a clear and direct sign. So I said, universe, if making the leap, if quitting my bootcamp business is the right thing for me to do right now, make a fish jump out of the water. As soon as I said that, 4 or 5 times, a fish from about 3 to 4 meters away started jumping out of the water so damn close. And I remember seeing this fish jump out of the water with crazy goosebumps going up in my body, tears flowing down, and it was just like this clear, direct sign that I needed to go, this is it. No more of playing safe, no more of just being in my head, no more of fearing anymore. Make the leap. So the next day, I made a Facebook live video, Facebook video on my Facebook group, saying, hey guys, in 12 weeks from now, I'm going to be leaving bootcamp and just going full-time online, making YouTube videos, creating online programs, doing coaching. And I made the leap 12 weeks later. But for about 3 to 4 months, nothing seems to be working out. I just saw my income or my bank account go down and down and down and down and down. And it was really, really hard. I gained around 9 to 10 kilograms. I'll show a photo of like how much weight I actually gained from when I started bootcamp, or when I left the bootcamp, to 3 to 4 months later. I gained a ton of weight, and the reason is because I just had so much uncertainty going on in my life. I made a video saying I'm lost in my life. And I just felt really, really stuck. And food was my way of coping. And I remember just listening to a video from Tony Robbins one day, and he said something that really made me think. He said, success leaves clues. All you need to do, if you want a certain result, you need to find someone who has the result that you want. Duplicate what they did and duplicate their belief systems, the mindset that they have. And I thought to myself, the reason why I've been failing for so damn long, the reason why I've been launching programs and nothing seems to be working out, the reason why I haven't turned YouTube and creating my own and my website and creating programs into something that can generate me income where I can travel, is because I've been trying to do it myself. Stop doing this yourself, Matt, and go and get help. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to find a coach. And that's what I did. I found a coach who was helping personal trainers, health and fitness trainers go full-time online, create their coaching program that can help them travel the world, that can help them serve their clients on an even deeper level while generating the income of their dreams. So I got on a call with this dude, and at the end, he said that the program was $6,700. You see, that was a problem because I had $300 in my bank account at the time. And then another thought popped up in my mind from Tony Robbins, and he said that, I remember hearing him say that there's no such thing as a lack of resources. There's only such thing as a lack of resourcefulness. You saying that you have no money, you saying that you don't have the time, all that is bullshit. If it's important to you, you'll find a way. So I said to the dude, look, I don't have any money right now. I have $300 in my bank account, and it was hard for me to admit that. And I just said, but you know what, I'm committed to this. Would you be willing to let me put $100 down as an accountability money and give me a week, and I will find a way to get the rest of the money? He said, cool, you have a week's time. All you need is the very first installment, which is half the program, which is like 6,700 divided by 2, whatever that is, right? 1 week later, I called him up and I said, I have the money. I found a way. I found a way to get that income because it was so important to me. 1 month later, I went from earning $500 online through YouTube and some ebooks that I had to earning $16,836. Within 1 month, I was able to change my income because I stopped trying to do things myself and I was willing to get help to find a blueprint that works, because success leaves clues. The challenge was that that income didn't last. And the reason is because I had the worst relationship with money, so as quickly as the income came in, it went quickly out just as fast as it came in. So I gathered $1,000 of my savings and I went to Bali. And this was all with the intention to change my relationship with money. And I've shared this a few times, but as soon as I landed in Bali, the very first week, $1,000 in my bank account went to $300, and the reason is because my camera broke. And I'll get the lens, right? So I keep this because it was such a moment that meant a lot. This was the lens that broke. I dropped my camera, and the lens broke. And for those of you who don't know, cameras can be really, really expensive. Like this was $700. So I decided that, you know what, I'm gonna buy this lens because even though that I have $1,000 in my bank account, this is $700, I know that money is gonna come in. Because I know a blueprint on how to transform my business, how to get clients. I just need to clear my relationship with money. And me not buying this is saying, the underlying belief of me not buying this is that money isn't gonna come back to me. So I said, abundance-based thinking, Matt, buy the camera. So I bought the camera. I changed my relationship with money through a lot of things, through incantations, through breath work, and I made a YouTube video actually on that. I'll leave a video up here about changing my relationship with money, and you can see the process that I went through. But it was a really, really big moment for me. And as soon as I bought this camera that I'm shooting on right now, it showed myself that money is abundant. And then in that process of removing my subconscious blocks around money, this guilt, this shame around money, I saw money come in. I went straight back into the process that my coach taught me about how to gain clients, how to impact my clients' lives. I went straight back to that. And then I started to earn $15,000 to $20,000 per month. And the best thing was, it was consistent. And now, if you watched my last video, I talked about how I'm not going to be speaking about weight loss and health and fitness anymore. And now my heart is telling me to help health and fitness coaches, personal trainers who maybe are going through the same thing, who have their own business, who are thinking about going full-time online, but they just don't know where to start. Or maybe they have some fear. Or maybe they have this relationship with money that just doesn't serve them. And they want to be able to create, launch, and grow their own online coaching program to $5,000 to $20,000 per month, so then that way they can impact their clients' lives while traveling the world and gaining the income that they deserve. That's what I'm going to be doing from now on. And if you are a coach and you are listening to this, if you're in the health and fitness space, if you're a personal trainer or a health coach, in the description On this YouTube video, you're going to see that there is a free guide that I created that literally showed you everything that I had to go through from start to finish. How do you create your program, how do you launch it, and how do you grow it. I created a guide for you. There's nothing for sale in there. It's just me providing a ton of value for you because I know what it feels like to be in your position. So if that's you and you want to learn how to do that, click the link in the description and there is a free guide for you that can show you exactly how to do that. That's my gift to you. And I'm excited for this new direction that I'm going to be heading in. I'm excited to be able to make videos that aren't just about health and fitness, that are about business, that are about personal development, that is about whatever it is that my heart is telling me to make, whatever content it's telling me to make, to start making it. And I'm just excited. And I wanted to share this video to hopefully inspire some of you and also to kind of announce the direction that I'm going to be going in. So I really hope this has helped. So if it has helped, if it inspired you in any way, leave a comment down below. Let me know in what way did it help you, and I'll be reading every single comment. So I love every single one of you. Again, if you are in the health and fitness space, if you're a personal trainer, click the link in the description and you're going to see a guide that can help you create, launch, and grow your own online coaching program to $5,000 to $20,000 per month. And I'll be seeing you in the next video.